Warning, the following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back for another one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles. Fuck yeah. Which, for those of you who don't know, this is a series where I discuss different topics and shit, and if you got a problem with that, well, you can suck my asshole. Alright, anyway, now that we've got the introductions out of the way, because, you know, I'm just such a wonderful fucking human being, clearly. Anyway, God, I swear to God, I can't get through 2 seconds of a video without being a fucking smartass. But hey, that's how I roll. I have fun with it. It is what it is. Again, if you got a problem with that, you can suck it. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the key to life, man. Always take every opportunity that you can get to have fun and just try to have fun with it. Sometimes at the end of the day, that's all you can do. And that's okay. You know, you just try to do the best you can. Man. Yeah, you know, I've been thinking a lot lately about my future plans and whatnot. And in part because of several extenuating circumstances, but also I've had a few unexpected expenses come up. My plans have been pushed back a bit. You know, partially because of this chronic cough that I've been having, partially because, you know, also my fractured ribs as well. Because again, like I said, a week ago I fractured a couple of ribs, so I'm actually still sitting here with a couple of fractured ribs. Although it actually sounds, it's one of those things I feel like with fractured ribs, it sounds a lot worse than it is. Honestly, it really doesn't hurt that badly. Like, to be fair, I am on tramadol right now, again, to be fair, but even without the tramadol, it still doesn't even necessarily hurt that badly. It's just if I, like, move in certain ways, then it hurts. But, I mean, for the most part, it doesn't really actually hurt as bad as I was expecting, I'll be honest. The first couple of days, though, whew, shit hurt like a motherfucker, let me tell you. Like, it was enough pain, and I have a pretty high pain threshold. Like, I'm not the toughest motherfucker out there, like, far from it, but I actually have a surprisingly high pain threshold. And for me, like, the first day, like, that was also the day that I went to the hospital, you know, found out that, hey, you got some fractured ribs, buddy. Yeah, so the first day, though, it was literally enough pain to literally, not figuratively, literally bring me to my knees. You know, and it's not very often that I get put into so much pain that it literally brings me to my knees. Like, I was actually in tears because the pain was so fucking bad. It's been a long time since I've had pain so bad that it literally not only brought me to my knees, but brought me to tears as well. Like, it takes a lot of pain for that to happen. The first couple of days, it was really rough, you know, with the fractured ribs, but after that, it actually wasn't too bad. Yeah, honestly, after the first, like, couple of days, it started feeling a lot better, and it's been a week now, and it's actually not as bad as you'd think. You know, I mean, obviously, fractured ribs, still not good, obviously, but it's not as bad as you'd think, also. You know, you hear fractured ribs, you think, oh shit, that must hurt like hell. And yeah, it kind of does, but I mean, it's really not as bad as it sounds. So, yeah, but, you know, I'm still trying to heal, still trying to get better and whatnot, so I can go back to work and make more money, because I still have lots more video games to buy for you guys, because I'm still in the process of acquiring some of those video games that I want to show off for you guys, and I know I've been talking about that for a long time now. I'm going to talk about that more so towards the end of this recording session, because there has been a little bit of a change in plans as far as that's concerned. It's not going to happen as soon as I expected, but yeah, it just kind of is what it is as far as that's concerned, but that's a whole other thing. You know, I've just been thinking a lot lately about, like, my future plans and whatnot. Because my future plans, most people would look at me and think that I'm fucking retarded. Which, honestly, a lot of people look at me and think I'm retarded anyway. But, you know, that's a whole other fucking story. But my plan is basically, it's a simple plan. I want to get up enough money to literally buy a house somewhere. And then I'll be set for life. You know, because here at my dad's house, again, I don't pay shit as far as bills are concerned. My dad doesn't charge me rent or anything. So I could save up a shit ton of money. Literally buy a house somewhere. I don't want to, you know, put a down payment. I want to literally buy a house somewhere. Even if it's not a fancy house, as long as it's functional. You know, that's all I need. All I need is functional. You know, it doesn't have to be a big house either, just as long as it's big enough. You know, after all, I'm on my own, you know, I don't have a significant other. Never been in a relationship in my entire life. I'm fucking in my mid-20s, and I've literally never been in a relationship in my entire life. You know, that's the other thing, you know? People are all like, yeah, relationships, yeah, and I'm just like, dude, fuck you. Relationships are overrated as fuck. Relationships are for people who are too weak to stand on their own two fucking feet. That's my opinion on that, because I'm a cynical asshole. But hey, at least I own up to it, you know? Just saying. Man. But yeah, I mean, you know, I honestly think the single life is overrated, you know? You have no one to answer to. You can do whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want, however the fuck you want. It's nice. You know, it allows for the most amount of freedom, I think. And freedom is something that I greatly value. You know, I've always greatly, greatly valued freedom. As just a principle and just in general, I've always greatly valued freedom, you know? It's a great fucking thing. Freedom is a beautiful fucking thing. That's why I consider myself so blessed to live in one of the greatest countries in the fucking world, even if some current politicians are currently in the process of ruining that said nation because they're all a bunch of fucking idiots. But despite all that, America still is, in my opinion, one of the greatest nations in the fucking world. And I consider myself truly blessed to be living in America. You know? I mean, fuck, you know, my life, yeah, I've got a lot of problems and shit that I have to deal with in my personal life, but you know what? Shit could be a hell of a lot fucking worse, you know? You always gotta be thankful for everything that you have. I've always said it, you know, gratitude is the key to being a good person. You always have to be grateful for everything you have, always try to help people out whenever you can, and just be a good fucking person. It's simple, you know? At least it should be, although people these days don't seem to get that, but people these days are mostly a bunch of fucking idiot asshole morons, honestly. There's too many bad people out there these days, it seems like. And it sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, I was just thinking, you know, with these future plans of mine, I really do have a long road ahead of me. It's going to be a long road, it's going to be a rough road. But if I'm able to pull this off, if I'm able to save up enough money to buy a house somewhere and I'm able to do it, someday I'm going to come back to this fucking town and I'm going to laugh in the faces of all those who fucking doubted me, who called my plans stupid, who called my plans shallow, told me I wasn't living up to my full potential. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to laugh in their fucking faces, let me tell you. I'm going to laugh my goddamn ass off. That's for fucking sure. You can bet your fucking asses on that. Laugh my ass off. Yep. Definitely going to do that. And it will be glorious, let me tell you. Fucking glorious. So, yeah, it's going to be a long road. It's going to be frustrating. I understand that. But, you know, I just got to put the pedal to the metal and just grind. Grind as hard as I can. Hopefully someday not in the too distant future, but it's probably going to take at least a few years. Save up enough money to buy a house somewhere, and it's going to be fucking sweet. Alright. Well, either way, guys, that will do it for that one, so stay tuned, and until next time, peace out.